In this video, I want to talk about the 3 important banks that I want you to build business relationships with. So that way you can get funding for your ambulance business. Now, while one of the pros of an ambulance business is it can be consistently profitable, one of the cons is you can't just start with zero money. And because of that, making sure that you have the right access to startup capital in the beginning is going to be really important. So here are 3 banks that it's going to be important to build business relationships with. The first bank is going to be your local credit union. Credit unions are great banks to build business relationships with because they like to have a personal relationship with business owners, and they are very supportive and generous with lending to small business owners. Now, depending upon where you're at, this could be a Navy Federal credit union. It can be a local credit union that's specific to your region, but generally they have similar lending policies and want to build that personal business relationship. So the second bank is going to be your mid-tier bank. These are banks like Truist, KeyBank, M&T, PNC, and the reason why building relationships with these banks are important because they tend to have really good product lines. These include 0% interest business credit cards that can sometimes even go up to 18 months, as well as working capital loans. And again, because they are mid-tier banks, they still try to keep that personal relationship with you. And lastly are your tier 1 banks. These are the Chases and the Bank of Americas. Now, these are really good banks to build business relationships with because number one is because they typically give very high credit limits. Now, obviously that would depend on what your personal credit looks like. But the other side of it is when mid-tier and lower tier banks see that you have good relationships with tier 1 banks. And the other thing is when you have relationships with tier 1 banks, typically credit unions and mid-tier banks will deem you as more credit worthy and be more generous to get your business because you have that relationship with that Bank of America or Chase. So guys, funding is important. With the right personal credit setup and a relationship with the bank, you can easily get anywhere from 50 to 100K funding to start your ambulance business. I'm Tiffany Powell-Jordan. We are Ambulance Academy. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more insights and tips on how to start and scale your own ambulance service.